It's 5 to 5. Welcome to Tooting, not just an urban utopia, but your window on the world every Tuesday afternoon. If you're watching this from work, I've added a link below this video that you can click if your boss comes by, and it will fill your screen with this. Now, from one useful tool to another, I have acquired an autocue for this episode in response to some feedback from one of our dear viewers. Dear BBC or whatever, what is the fucking problem with this fucking bastard on SW17 live with 5 at 5? The show is meant to be 5 fucking minutes long. Every fucking week it goes on and counting on. Is it so fucking difficult to keep it at 5 fucking minutes? Jesus fucking Christ. Love, your big sis. Well, clearly a very religious viewer there, but just to point out, she did get the name of the show wrong. This is live at 5 to 5. Live with 5 at 5 was a failed chat show that didn't even make it past the pilot episode. But we have taken on board the point, and so we have introduced a clock at the bottom of the screen, and my auto cue ensures that we will be sticking to our time this week. Now on to the biggest stories of the week. In fact, last week, as we did have some complaints that there was no coverage last Tuesday of the big nudie celebrity photo leak, which occurred last Monday. Now, there was a good reason for this not being covered at all, and that is because I was under the impression that J-Law referred to Jude Law, and I took no interest. Yes, this is the news that hundreds of compromising celebrity photos were leaked online last week after being stolen from celebs' online storage accounts. We, of course, cannot reproduce these photos, and so I've created a few artist's impressions. Many thanks to my primary school teacher friend, who was at a bit of a loose end, for helping me organise these drawings so quickly. I have closed my own iCloud account just in case any sick filth from my younger days gets out. Mostly photos of me vomiting at student parties. The event was nicknamed the Fappening after the internet slang fap, which means whatever it is. Apparently some other guys do. Those of us, those seedy internet scumbags who downloaded the photos, found themselves asking some pretty soul-searching questions as they sifted through the deeply personal photographic archives of others. Questions such as, who is this? Is she even famous? Okay, the time is now closer to 5, so let's crack on. Mo Farah has been accused of arrogance after he amputated one of his legs and then went on to comfortably win the Great North Run half marathon. The NATO summit in Wales has taken place, with a new rapid reaction force announced to help NATO combat the threat from Islamic extremist group IS. The IS NATO Task Force, or ISN't for short, will begin its work straight away. After the summit, President Obama seemed to have found the ideal place to house the Trident submarine base in the event of Scottish independence. And finally, legendary comedienne Joan Rivers has passed away. One of her final performances on screen was this video uploaded to YouTube of her being quizzed on the Gaza crisis and challenged with the insights of social commentator Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez tweeted a pro-Gaza.
Oh, Selena Gomez. Oh, yeah, that college grad.
All right, Joan, thank you.
Joan, thank you so much.
Well, if Selena said that.
Then Rihanna has to take it back.
Tell her, let's see if she can spell Palestinian.
Now, if you want to see more of Joan Rivers, there's tons of videos on YouTube. If you want to see more of Selena Gomez, just look in the Celebrity Nude archive that we were talking about earlier. Now, we just have time for one question in our What the Fact series. This is from a viewer called Roger Briefly from Garrett Lane, who asks, is it true there is no show next week? Well, yes, Roger. Roger. Let me briefly explain. Yes, next week we are taking 1 week off, and then we will be back with a Scottish independence post-referendum special from our bigger studio upstate in the. Yeah, we will. We have to stop now. Next week we're not on, and then the week after we're definitely back from the other studio. So just remember that because of the Scottish vote no show next week. Okay, because of that vote no show. Okay, vote no. We will see you next. We won't see you next Tuesday. We will see you another Tuesday.